everyone. Today I wanted to show you how to thread a bead for doing tinsel in the hair. And what I mean by beads is, I don't exactly know what these are called, like the actual name of them, but it's a metal bead. Focus. Come on, focus. It's not gonna focus, dang it. Let me stand up. It's a metal bead that you can use them for doing extensions. It's a metal bead that has rubber on the inside, so it doesn't pull the hair. I forget the actual name of these. What are these called? I forget the name of them. I'm sorry, I apologize. But you use them for doing, they're micro rings. Micro rings that you use to do extensions. You can use them for human hair extensions, or you can use them for doing tinsel. I use them for tinsel. So this is how I apply tinsel extensions in the hair. So the first thing you need to do is you can get these from any craft store. I ordered these on Amazon. Grab a loop tool. It's a wire loop. You can find them at craft store, like Hobby Lobby or Michael's, or you can get it on Amazon. But you take a wire loop tool, pinch it in the middle, put your bead on the loop tool, and I am using, what do I have? I have 5 strands of red tinsel. You kind of fold them in half and make sure they're somewhat even all the way down. Hold them in one hand. Take the loop tool in your other hand. I'm right-handed, so I'm going to use my right hand. Put your fingers and thumb through the loop tool. Grab one part of the tinsel. Pull it through the loop tool. Take the bead, hold the bead, and then take the loop tool and slide the loop tool with the tinsel through the loop. So the tinsel is now through the bead. And then what you do afterwards is make sure the tinsel's pretty even through the bead. And then you tie it. I double knot my tinsel to make sure that it's not going to go anywhere. So knot it once, kind of pull on it to make sure it's taut or tight. Then do another knot. And pull it again to make sure it's tight. And that is how I thread, that is how I thread a bead for doing tinsel extensions that go in the hair. And then afterwards you would cut it. Let me do that again. Take your loop tool, a wire loop tool, take your dominant hand, put it through the loop. First of all, make sure the bead is on the loop tool. Let me start that again. Make sure your bead's on the loop tool first. Take your hand through the loop tool, grab your tinsel, pull the tinsel through the loop tool, then take the loop tool, pull it down so the tinsel goes through the bead. Let me do that one more time. Bead, loop tool. Pinch the loop tool, take your bead, put it on the loop, put your hand through the wire loop, grab your tinsel, pull the tinsel through the wire, then grab your handle and pull the loop with the tinsel through the bead. That's how you loop it. Then after it's through, double knot it. Oh. Double knot so it'll stay in place. So double knot, make sure you yank on it to make sure it's tight. Oops. Okay, got that knotted now. All right, I'm gonna pause it and I'll come back and show you how to install it. And it's gonna actually cut to a different day because when I originally filmed this video, I don't know where the video went, but it's not on my phone anymore. So now I'm gonna cut to a different day to where I applied tinsel to one of my nieces. Okay, now I'm gonna show you how to install the tinsel. You wear your hair in the middle part most of the time?
Yeah.
Okay, so she wears her hair in the middle part. So her hair is on the finer side, so you don't want the tinsel to be up too high because then you'll see the bead. And we're doing 6 strands today. So I'm gonna go right where her temple is and go straight back. Actually, so I'm right above her temple. I'm gonna clip that on the opposite side. I have 2 that have, I just did 2 with black in it, just for something different. Are you okay with that? Okay. I'm gonna put that one towards the top. Okay. It's not gonna stay. Okay. So like I said before, you'll need a loop tool. You can get this at any craft store. It's a wire loop tool. And then some needle nose pliers. So what you do is, because she has finer hair, you want a smaller piece. So if you have a foil comb or a rat tail comb, it makes sectioning the hair out a lot easier. You only need a few strands of hair. Especially with these smaller beads that I bought. So that's how much hair I have. It's probably 20 strands of hair maybe. Very, very small strand. Take your loop tool, put your fingers through it, put your hand through it, grab that hair, pull the hair through the loop. Oh wait, whoops, let me go back. Gotta put the bead on it first. Rewind. Put the bead on the loop tool first. Then put your hand through the loop tool. Grab the strand of hair. Grab it with your hand that's through the loop tool. Pull the hair through the loop tool. With the same hand, hold the loop tool, your left hand. Take the bead, slide it up. With your right hand, pull only her hair through the bead. Keep your left hand in place. Take your pliers, grab the bead, go up. Don't go all the way to the scalp because the bead will stand off of the scalp. So stay about a 1/2 inch away, and then with your pliers, pinch it down. Feel like you need to pinch it a little bit tighter, you can. but don't do it too tight. No, it won't break the hair. I just don't like it too tight. And there you have it. That's how you do it, and that's not going anywhere at all. This could stay in her hair for weeks. And then when you'll have excess at the bottom. Just kind of pull her hair up and cut it off, and then point cut it in with the hair. I'll do that 2 more times. I'm gonna go right above it, but more towards her face. So I'll go about a 1/2 inch up. And now I'm gonna go about right here, about a 1/2 inch closer to her face. Take the same size, small section of hair. Black. Take your tinsel bead. Take your loop tool. Pinch it. Put your bead on the loop tool. All the way down. Put your fingers and thumb through the loop tool. Grab that hair, pull it through the loop tool, then grab the handle of the loop tool, take your other hand, push the bead up, and then pull just the hair through the bead. Hold still. Grab pliers. Grab the bead, go up to about a 1/2 inch away from her scalp, pinch. And if you feel like it needs to be tighter, you can pinch it a little bit more. You don't want to pinch it too tight. And then trim the excess off. One more. I'm gonna go right up about a 1/2 inch under her part. So you can still kind of see through it a little bit. And now I'm gonna put that third piece. Do you want it closer to your face or a little bit further away from your face? Further. So now I'm gonna go right in between the two I just did. Go down a little bit further. So I'm an inch away from her part. I'm right in between the two I just did. Thin section of hair. Loop tool. Pinch. Excuse me. Pinch the loop tool, put the bead on the loop tool. Put your fingers and thumb through the tool, grab the hair, pull the hair through the tool, hold on to the handle with the same hand. Take your opposite hand, push the bead up, then pull the hair through the bead. Hold still. Take pliers, grab the bead, Push the bead up till it's a 1/2 inch away from her scalp and pinch. And trim excess. Oops, sorry. Then pull the hair over, and then there you have it. Ooh, I like it. That's pretty. I like it. I'm gonna do it on the other side now. Bead, loop tool, pinch, put bead on loop tool, all the way down, fingers through loop tool. Got to grab a little section of hair. Piece of hair. While your fingers are through the loop tool, grab that hair, pull it through. With the same hand, grab the handle, push the bead up, then pull the hair through the bead. Stay still, grab pliers, push the bead up about a 1/2 inch away from her scalp, pinch. Cut excess. So now I'm going to show you how to remove a bead from tinsel extensions. One second. Sorry if I move the camera. Got it on a stand. So the bead is flattened out like that when you pinch it together. So what you want to do is take your pliers, needle nose pliers, take them and grab the sides horizontally, if I can grab it. Take them and try and pinch it open like that, and then just take them out. And that's how you remove a tinsel bead or extension bead. I'll show you again in my hand. So when you put them in, you flatten it. So then when you take them out, you take your pliers and you squeeze it together until it opens. Then you just slide it out. And that is how you do tinsel extensions and how to remove them.